Okay guys, I think we're good to go here. We got a good 50-degree day, but it's 8:30 at night and it's kind of late, so I'm not going to be able to do but just one video. I've got the break-in bench set up in my garage here, and I'm just about ready to go. The engine is at about 113 degrees Celsius. I don't know if you can see the little C there. And that's probably, if I had to guess, around 220, 230 degrees. It's enough to start it. I'm not going to be giving it too much throttle, so I'm not going to really need to heat it up too warm. It will spin over a little bit easier now that it's heated up. The fuel that I'm using is the same fuel that I run when I race with. There's no break-in fuel, no special thing, just the same fuel I run which is Byron's Gen 2 Race Blend, 30% Nitro. And this is the return spring I was talking about. I know the lighting is terrible in here, guys, and I'm sorry. I hope this video comes out at least halfway decent. You can see when I open the throttle, it slams it shut. That's what you want to do. The other thing I got, because I have the garage door closed, I'm running a pipe for the exhaust to go outside so I don't choke to death on the fumes. Got the glow igniter here. The other thing I have ready is this is an airplane starter. This is a Habaco Torquemaster 90. It's used for starting model airplanes, but it also works really good on the break-in bench. You get it. The thing to use, you get it spinning. I've got it hooked to a car battery here. You get it spinning, and then you go ahead and bump it, and it will spin the engine over way fast enough to start it. So I'm going to try to do this the best I can. I'm going to get it fired up here. This thing has not been run yet. So what I'm going to do for you is prime it, and you'll see that it'll turn over. The engine's heated up, so the fuel, and the thing to do too is put a few drops of after-run oil or air tool oil or any type of machining oil before you go ahead and spin it over, just to make sure it's got plenty of lubrication so you're not spinning it dry. And I'm going to try to do this one-handed. I've never done this before, so if I have to shut you guys off to start it up, I will. But I'm going to try to, I'm going to try to start it while filming. But I don't have a cameraman here, so you're just going to have to bear with me, guys. All right, we're going to get it going. And yeah, this ain't going to work. All right, there we go. Okay, so that should be primed. I see the fuel in the line, so we're prepped there. And the reason why you see this going through here is just because I have my heat gun here, and I'll be pointing it this way, so I just don't want the heat to be directed onto the fuel tubing there for the pressure line and melt the tubes. So we're going to stick the glow igniter onto this, and all I'm going to do is idle it. You're going to see me pulse the idle a little bit. My glow igniter might be a little dead, so let's get this thing fired up and see what happens, okay? Well, fired up once. Let's see if we can get it going again. Oh boy. Stuck in the pinch zone. See? This is why it's hard to do it one-handed, guys. Oh my goodness. This is a tight motor. Alright, so what you want to do if it's doing that, spin it all the way clockwise, because these engines spin counterclockwise, so you want to make sure that your starter is turning the correct direction, because these engines will start backwards. Here we go. Fired up. I might have to adjust the needles like I was talking about. Yeah, we're going to have to go ahead and do that, so let me try and take you through that. I'm going to walk over here and get a screwdriver. Boy, I'm not even prepared, guys. I'm trying to do this kind of in a rush for you. This needle is just way too rich. And if my glow igniter dies, I'm not going to be able to do this. Alright, so we're going to go about 3/4 of a turn in, just because it's still way rich. Alright, excuse me, let me plug the glow igniter in. And the funny thing is I'm holding the phone with my left hand, and I'm doing this right-handed, and I'm left-handed. So this is awesome. Let's give it a shot and see what happens. Almost. And it's cold out too. Maybe some throttle. Alright, let's bump up the idle a little bit and see what happens. Alright, well, I'm going to lean it out just a tick more. And, boy, it's so dark I can't even see. I'm going at this the wrong way for the low speed idle needle. Alright, that's a couple ticks up. Maybe that'll help. It's really rich, you can hear it. There we go. Alright. There's my temperature. Still 200. Perfect. Dropping a little bit. Alright. I don't want it to stall. And this isn't even a quarter throttle, guys. So I'm keeping the glow igniter on because it may want to stall because it is very cold. I'm going to lean the low end out just a hair. Seems to be holding a little bit better of an idle. We're still running at about 200 degrees. Loading up. Okay. See if we can bump this idle up with it running. I don't want to buzz the blades. There we go. Pull it off. Now it's idling. So I'm going to let this happen for a little bit. And it stalled. Okay. This is the joys of breaking in a new engine. They can get finicky. I've been through this many a times, and it's kind of hard on video. This is all for you guys. Let's lean this out just a hair. Sorry guys, it's not easy. I've got to get the dryer on because we're down below to about 200. Hair dryer, I mean heat gun. So I'm going to run that. You'll see the temperatures go up. Nothing to panic over, it's not too low. You can already see them, they're going up. And if I had a cameraman, this would be a lot easier. Alright, I think we got a good idle. There it goes. Had to adjust the low speed needle. I think we're going to be okay. I'm going to crank the idle up a little more. You know what I'm going to do? Lean this top in just a hair. There we go. Back up the temperature. And it's just low speed, a little bit of pulsing. Seems to be making good temperature, and it's stalled. Alright. You know what, guys? I'm going to have to set you down until I can get this to set up and idle correctly, so just bear with me.